Hey everyone, I want to give you some Cardano news today amid all of the turmoil that we're having within the crash that we're seeing across the board. Tariffs are back, China's at full steam, and what we're looking to see within the government shutdown here in the United States. There's a lot to talk about, but I want to get into this video where I'm going to discuss a Bitcoin veteran and how, despite kind of not looking at what Cardano brings to the table, his prediction in which he sees a $2 Cardano scenario playing out. I want to get down into this. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This one will be short and sweet, to the point, about 5 minutes, and then we'll get you guys into the weekend. But if you have not hit that like button by now, please do so right now and subscribe to the channel. We do talk Cardano and crypto each and every single day, and let's hit it, okay? So what we're looking at, though, as we dive into the top 100, this has been pretty much doom and gloom as we do look at what today had in store. We're seeing Bitcoin down at 117, Ethereum's taken on 4,000, and as we look at Cardano, still 10th in market cap, but they're trading at a 77 cents level, so we are down below 80 cents that we were above as we did start off today, as we are down 4.1%. So what I'm doing, and not financial advice, none of this is, it's just my thoughts on the market. This is the long game, okay? We've seen this before. We've seen the tariffs play out when we had those threats and all of the implications over in the European Union and China alike. This is something where we've been there before, okay? We saw a sharp correction. It was sharp, it was severe, and then crypto seemingly all rebounded, and that's where we've seen a lot of our top movers, and even Cardano. I think that's back when it raised itself to about $1.30, one of the local highs of this year. Okay, so I'm not really reacting or being emotional. I think this is just some macro getting in our way, but I wanted to talk about this article more so in specific. As we look at the Bitcoin veteran, now this is Adam Back, one of the few people that has been mentioned in the original Bitcoin white paper, okay, mentioned by Satoshi himself, that has ended speculations about Cardano's academic impact, okay? So in terms of this discussion that has been online, he says he has not noticed anything of value coming from Cardano's many research papers, calling the effort more of a marketing strategy than real innovation, okay? Which is kind of a pun, if you will. The irony is really there, as Bitcoin, you know, it is unchangeable. There's no real value that it can present other than being a store of value over the long term if it does get to where it's going to. All right, but this is where, interesting enough, Hoskinson, basically the creator, as we all know, he has previously marked as a weak point was that marketing wheel, okay? And he's definitely made changes. They've evolved, where Cardano now is doing some more efforts to get involved in backing marketers to get involved with the blockchain and getting the word out about Cardano. But that's kind of where this quote really does come full circle, as you know, they hired real academic researchers as a sort of academic credentialism in a marketing spend. Okay, that was his post. But now, previously, Back noted that Cardano's team had strong knowledge, but also warned that a proof of stake system does not work in practice. Okay, so very interesting comments. Okay, despite what we have seen coming about as being the ultimate Bitcoin layer 2 solution. But also, this is where we look into one of the other voices within the Bitcoin community, Ali Martinez, a well-known commentator around ADA as well as other cryptos, saying that the technical setup right now showing within Cardano trading around 80 cents, we will see a key support level right now being tested at 69 cents. And this dip could be the best possible rally before $2, okay? We've been on this long consolidation pattern with upside targets of $1.30, $1.70, and close to $2 if the breakout is confirmed by Ali, okay? So that's pretty much there. That's the TA. That's his take on the chart. Me personally, I don't devote a lot of my trading to technical analysis. Just because somebody comes out and says something is going to do something doesn't mean it is actually going to receive that kind of a legwork when we do want to make a move on the chart, okay? I use trading indicators, I use momentum, I use everything kind of within TA, but I'm not going to just look at somebody's take on technical analysis and form a conclusion just solely based on that, due to the fact that I think you can look at this chart right now on this time frame and you can make a realistic interpretation and kind of morph this into any narrative that you want to spin, okay? That's just how I view it, but yes, he is correct. We've had a very significant consolidation and almost a falling wedge in some form or fashion. We're not quite, frankly, there, but I do think it's something where you could look for a breakout to ensue shortly after, okay? So kind of on one side, I agree with this. This is where we look at the dismissal of Cardano's contribution to the overall crypto industry. But then on the other hand, a Bitcoin maxi, if you will, as well, showing technical analysis that points to a strong rebound in price. That kind of leaves it all under the balance of what's going to happen next. It's going to come down to investor confidence, okay? And I think that in some form or fashion, right, this could be market manipulation at its finest, okay? We're going to drive the price down of crypto, basically awaiting all of these tariff threats, and then a couple weeks, couple months maybe, we will see a rebound, and I don't think it'll be months, but maybe just a couple weeks, 30 to 60 days, I think that we would see, you know, at max, I think we would see kind of what we saw before, and that's where we had all the tariffs become implemented, and then they were reduced, and then next thing you know, eliminated, and then crypto exploded and actually got to a higher point than it was before prior, okay? So that's kind of my thoughts on the matter. Leave a comment down below. How do you view this? What are your thoughts on this? Leave a comment, and also, guys, if you have not hit subscribe, please do so. Hype up this video as well. There's a hype button, so if you do hold Cardano, hit that hype button. Let everybody know what your thoughts are too, because I think a lot of people right now are very much in a make or break mode, right? They're expecting crypto to do well. They're getting, I would say, kind of antsy. Anxious would be a good word. Crypto's just kind of been consolidating, and that's okay. All right, we're trading at insane high levels relative to where everybody thought we would be right here, right now. And I think that's something to kind of take in stride as we look to make that next move up, okay? So that's what I got. Appreciate you all tuning in. As always, we'll talk Cardano each and every single day. And with that, I'll leave you. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you all very soon in the next video. Cheers.